Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Benny Russo.
And I'm Camila Gower.
Take what?
I wish I made this sound.
I know it does make the sound, but I don't know why. We have such great audio these days that it's just not picking things up.
I have a question for you because I wore this shirt especially for you because
Okay.
little birdie told me that you went to a certain movie.
I did. I went to see The Danny Wears Gucci. The Devil Wears Okra. The Devil Wears Prada. 2.
Well, I was going to say there's 2 devils that wear Prada now. One of them happens to be in a prison near you.
Okay,
The Crash documentary. She was wearing Prada when she had her car accident, and she was trying to use that as an excuse too, that maybe it was a slipper.
I gotta watch this, whatever you're talking about. I am so behind on pop culture and pop times, even real time. I don't even know what's going on.
But what's funny is like you're like the Ohio parliamentarian. Like you literally know where all the bodies are buried, where everything is, who dated who owned what business first, and who had a secret house over here in the middle and that they turned into this into that. But you didn't know who Dominic Russo is. Like literally you guys have the same name. Or Margaret Russo, who was like the judge in the case. And
Russo's
it
like
happened in Ohio.
Smith in Italy, and there used to be not many of them, but as the years have gone on, there's become more and more. But I don't know anything.
Fair.
Tell me all about it. What happened?
Well, I mean, I won't go into all the details because it's kind of gruesome, but it's one of those things that happened in Ohio. So I just assumed because you know all things Ohio, because you're like me, I've never been to Ohio, and you always tell me things as if I will see it one day or have lived there my whole life, and you're like telling me street names, and so it was just very shocking to me that it's literally a viral sensation everywhere, and you have like, who?
I know
What?
where it's at. That's all I know. But apparently, I'm gonna watch it because 3 people have been talking about it.
Oh my gosh, you have to watch all three. I don't even know if you have to watch all 3. I feel like you can watch The Crash and the Hulu one, I think it was. Actually, I'll watch all 3. They're
Okay.
only an hour each, give or take, and they're really good. And they all cover different areas a little bit more detailed than the other. But,
Okay.
like, did you ever like speak Pig Latin when you were a kid?
No.
Either. They brought it was like a memory opened up again in this documentary because her and her mom spoke in Pig Latin or some type of made up gibberish similar to Pig Latin. I was like, I forgot Pig Latin even existed.
I need to watch
So,
this thing, I guess.
I mean, it's worth it. Like even reading a news article about it, just so you're aware of all the ins and outs, because it's all over the place. It's all
I'm
anyone's
surprised
talking
I
about.
haven't heard about it, but okay.
Well, I mean, you've been busy.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what you've been up to lately.
Oh God, I don't even, what have I been up to? I don't even know. We are in the middle of clearing out our warehouse. We have been working on some huge projects. It's been, we're just getting recollected, rebranding, getting everything in order, going through paperwork. I went through mountains of paperwork this past weekend. And, you know, losing a parent's never easy, so I've been dealing with a lot of that.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I
I think
hear
you're
about
busier than
grief
me.
comes in waves, so it hits when you least expect it sometimes. But
Yeah, that's a fact. I have been working out like crazy though. I'm gonna be real big and buff this summer. I can't wait.
uh-oh.
I joined the gym 2 years ago and just started going last Monday. So it took me 2 years to get started, and everybody said, if you just go, you'll be in a routine, you'll start going. So
Oh, so what's your routine? Share with the people. Maybe they can get on a
I
routine too.
try to
So you're
go at
Mr.
least,
Busy Pants.
I try to go 4 to 5 days a week for at least an hour. I track everything on my Apple Watch. I've been trying to eat clean. I've been trying to not drink. And then, as
Who
an
is
interior
this?
designer, not drinking is like,
Wait, you have reached the wrong number. Danny is no longer in service. Where did Bar go? Wait, maybe F now stands for Danny Fresh Russo. Okay.
but I've basically been doing a lot of construction and then getting my ASS to the GYM.
That's good. I feel like it's so good for people.
It
I need to get
is.
back in the habit. I've kind of gotten off because like mornings are way too early now.
You
But
say that, but I actually think, I don't know if mornings are better for me because I went to the gym yesterday at about 4 o'clock and I could not sleep last night. And when I finally did fall asleep, it was like there was a thunderstorm. And then I got woken up by that. And then somebody just left me sleeping and woke up and I'm like, oh, I'm going to be on time. I feel refreshed. And I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh my God, I'm late. So anyway, back to the Devil Wears Prada. We get sidetracked so much over here. What did you think of
How'd
the
you
Devil
like
Wears
the
Prada?
movie?
I Well, we were in New York, me and you, in November, and they were shooting at a lot of the sites that we were at. I thought it was well scripted. I thought, I wouldn't say it was best. It was not great. It was not bad. I love the evolution of the characters. I don't know what the storyline is because I missed the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes.
Wait, you explained to me how you missed the first 20 minutes, but how did you
The
miss
last
the
20
last
minutes,
20 minutes?
I went to the bathroom and I walked back in and Lady Gaga was performing and I'm like, I can't. I want to see this whole thing. And then, yeah, that was it.
Mm, okay. Alrighty.
Did you know they filmed in the actual Dior store? I did not know that. They filmed in the actual Dior store that was under construction. And in the movie, the store was actually under construction. The store shouldn't have been under construction during the movie filming because it was supposed to be done and they had a flood in the store. So they were actually filming around the contractors that were actually working. And then they set up their offices, a temporary soundstage. As you know, we talked in the last podcast. They did a lot of shots outside of Freedom Center,
Right.
World Trade Center.
Miranda's office.
Yes, but she was walking out of Italy, and she was also walking out of that mall we went to across from the Equinox. And I was like, so when I'm watching a movie, I'm looking at the set, the locations, and I'm like, oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know where that piece of art's from. Oh, I know where this is from. I still don't. Her office is like, I don't know. Did you see her desk chair? It was metal.
I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it until it's streaming.
You really haven't seen it?
Nope.
Oh, I thought
I
you
have
saw it.
zero interest in seeing it, honestly.
Well, then,
The original was so
sure.
good. Like, I just can't imagine it being any better. And I'm at this, like, even with some of my favorite series, I don't watch the last season because I just want it to end perfectly where I want it to end. And like whenever I'm ready to say goodbye to the show, I can watch it then. Like even with Schitt's Creek, still haven't watched the last season.
That was a good one.
Yeah, because Game of Thrones ruined it for me. Game of
Yeah.
Thrones ended so badly that I'm just like, ugh, if I just stopped when I started losing interest in the show, which was like years before the finale, it would have ended on a happy note. But no. So I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Speaking of learning lessons, I know that you've been working on a lot of different projects, but you also are really good at giving advice for people working on different projects. And you and I have been talking about my bathroom off camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to share a little field trip I went on. Have you ever heard of Gregor's?
Kroger's?
No. It's a plumbing store. Like they sell plumbing fixtures, bathroom
Oh, a
fixtures,
supply house.
appliances. Yeah, it's a supply house.
You told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we went there, but my husband was under the impression that it was a design studio that just specialized in bathrooms and thinking we could go there to kind of get ideas of what we're looking for in our bathroom. And I asked him before even leaving, like, hey, what are your goals? He was like, getting the cheapest thing that's the quickest to beat or whatever. And I
That's
was
the
just like,
American dream, getting the quickest, cheapest thing possible and fast.
he's like, that's a dumb question. What? I literally work in this industry, but like, okay, okay, go off. So we get there and he realizes it's not an interior design studio that specializes in bathrooms and kitchens. It's a supply house. So, and I had no idea what it was because I'd only seen the website and I didn't really like do a deep dive on it, but it was amazing to see inside of these supply houses. Like the differences, the things that you had told me made me an educated consumer because I was able to say, oh, the reason some things cost more is because you
No
can
room
feel the
quality.
difference in the boxes. The one
Mm-hmm.
you buy from Best Buy or
Yeah.
whatever big box store is going to have all the plastic, so it's going to be a lighter version as
Yeah.
for the as supply houses will have the better quality one. So I'm curious, what other tips would you give to people to make them like a better consumer? Because not everybody can
Oh, did
access
you
any.
The one that you went to, did they have any, we call them vignettes, like kitchen setups or bathroom
Yeah.
setups and displays?
Hmm.
They did have those. Okay, so
All of
those
it.
are good. A lot of people want to see those things, and they don't really exist anymore. They're really hard to find. So I'm actually working with a client right now who's building a custom home, and they went to a supply house that I know, and I won't say the name, but I sent them with a list of plumbing that they should be purchasing. So they went to the place, they put in their order, they saw everything, they got to see, touch, feel, blah, blah. Pricing came back 50 to 100% above retail. And this particular plumbing supply house, the reason they said that they to justify the unnecessary markup was that they provide a consultation service and the follow-up service, and they do everything with warranty in the product. That's standard. They shouldn't be marking up for that. They went in there and spent 1 hour with a list from a designer and made their choices. And that my client was really, really mad. So some of those supply houses could be predatory. Um, I have a
Yeah.
relationship with mine and I know what things should cost. The average consumer walking into any one of those showrooms will get completely overwhelmed with decision fatigue because of the amount of options that they won't know what to buy, they won't know they basically won't know what to do.
Yeah.
And when they do that, when that happens, it's a bad look for a design industry. It's a bad look for um, the brand, the plumbing brand, or the whatever they're buying, lighting, and it just gives the whole industry a bad name, in my opinion.
It does. Because
Yeah.
that's one thing I will say that was really nice. Like they made time to show us everything and they had all the different kinds of sinks. And because my husband, God love him, he's a straight man. And he was all like, oh, this looks great. I love this. I'm like, oh, try to wash your hands in it. Kept hitting the sink. I was like, that's not going to work in real life.
So
He's
here's
like,
another tip for you.
go
There
ahead.
is,
I wasn't talking.
sorry, I'm sorry. I'm known for cutting Miss Camille off, and she's always right.
No, go ahead.
No, shut up.
No, I forgot.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. No, so a lot of people will not know or realize when, say, so your husband, for instance, went to wash his hands. Well, guess what? Did he try to take a shower too? Because a lot of people will go and buy shower heads and realize that the water pressure is not what they expect. And I have to educate people when you buy a rain shower head, it's like you're taking a shower in a drizzle outside. So there's a lot of things that affect that too.
I mean, and that's the other part. He was like, you know, when you see something in a picture, it of course it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Or, and that's the thing, like I've worked on so many sets with fake sinks at this point. Like I know. And even like just staying at different hotels, staying at different places. Like I know like different sinks and like going to restaurants and not saying that homie doesn't wash his hands everywhere he goes because he wears gloves most times during work, so he doesn't have to wash them that often during the day. But like I am kind of OCD with the hand washing situation. So if my hand hits the sink or the faucet, I don't like that sink. And so I knew immediately when I saw that sink, I was like, that is not practical. And she was like, oh yeah, and it's a pain in the butt to clean. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's what my house cleaner's for. And like, you don't want to make her life easier too. Like it's a pain to dust. Like I love when they give those little tidbits about things because maybe with the economy being that it is, I just spent $80 in gas when normally it's in the 60 range. I don't know what that dollar amount means because I don't look at the pump numbers because I have to buy it anyway. But you might have to cut down on how many times you have your house cleaner come over, and then you'll find out the hard way that that sink is horrible. But yeah, not a
Now,
big fan of those
yeah,
things.
I just redid my bathroom. I showed you it earlier. I'll send you pictures. We just put a mirror up actually yesterday. But the vanity that I took out had these very small round sinks. The countertop was not deep enough. Like I never do a small round sink. It was literally like maybe this big around, I would guess.
Like a Timu sink.
Literally was. And so I'm renovating this condo, and it's just very bizarre the things that we find. And this was a 2004 build, but Yeah, there's so much thought that goes into things. A lot of people don't know how much thought goes into the design process and picking things out and selecting things and human function and lighting beams and architecture and engineering and timelessness. And I wanted to talk about TikTok, which I'm going to call trend talk versus timeless.
Mm.
And I know you're a big fan of TikTok. Um,
Am I?
I don't know. I know a lot of people
Oh,
are. A lot of people are buying stuff on there. Oh, I got this on the TikTok shop. Oh, I got this on the TikTok shop. Still don't know what the TikTok shop is, but it's most likely trending and most likely not going to be timeless, even though it might be cheap. So I don't know if people are buying on there, but trends that we're seeing on there are something called bookshelf wealth, quiet luxury, the all beige influencer, and dopamine decor. Do you know what any of those are?
the question is, do you know what any of those are?
I
Because
actually
I feel
do.
like that might have been made up terms, but I don't know. I'm not on
No.
TikTok.
Bookshelf wealth. So a lot of people buy coffee table books. If you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, you'll see these shots of rooms that are meant to give you inspiration. And you'll see the Tom Ford coffee table book in every shot. I think every designer owns at least three of these books that we use for staging or taking pictures. And coffee table books have become huge. I have a ginormous collection. Um, but that's what we're talking about when we say bookshelf wealth. There's a lot of IKEA hacks coming out where people are building built-in cabinets and they're using like the IKEA Colfax base, which is the cubbies. They'll attach IKEA doors to them and then they'll buy a full-on IKEA cabinet, attach it to it, put three or four of them together, put crown molding on it from Lowe's, buy some trim pieces from Lowe's, paint it another color. And I'm actually like, I'm kind of impressed with it, but at the end of the day, it's going to fall apart.
Hmm. You know, one thing I saw that was trending,
Come on.
um, were these elevators in the closets for their shoes, where it literally goes up like different racks, almost like bookshelf wealth, but it's shoes.
Shoe wealth.
And it does not make any sense to me because God forbid, while your shoes are moving up, one moves and now it's stuck and now I can't get to my shoe. Like I'm just like, I don't trust
Do you remember
our
Goldie Hawn
dear.
overboard?
I didn't hear you because I was talking.
Gold Goldie Hawn overboard back in the 80s. Oh God.
I saw the
I
movie,
now
but
I'm
what's the reference?
overboard. Okay,
You're
so
like
she lived
talking
on a
in Mad
yacht.
Libs.
She lived on a yacht. She fell off the boat, blah blah blah. She didn't pay the carpenter. The carpenter was on the yacht building her one of those revolving shoe elevator racks.
Oh, but this was going up and down,
Yeah,
like
they
a
go up
real
and down.
elevator.
So think of it as a Ferris wheel, but it's shaped like a pill. They go up, back, down, and around.
It wasn't like that. Like
Or
that reminds me of like this
so
literally
your
was like an
shoes just go
elevator
up and
because they had
down?
one row and then the next row and like it kept going up and I was like, what is above that room that can hold all those
Hmm.
shelves of shoes?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it must be AI because it doesn't make any practical sense to me.
I very few people have those, and I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's what you want in your closet.
No.
So we can dig a hole through your studio, down to the first floor, down to the basement.
I feel
we
like
could
I'm losing
actually
living space.
we could actually put all of our audio and video equipment that we've accumulated over the years on it.
Now that I might be able to do. Now that I can fit because I
we
wouldn't
each
be
have our
as scared
we each
of
have our own
losing some shoes.
proclivities when it comes to that.
Well, I was just thinking, I was like, wait, what if a shoe falls? Because like they're shoes, they're on heels. There was wedges, there was heels, there was pumps, there was stilettos. It's going up and down, like
Well, a
the
designer trick
motion
for
of
that,
that.
we would use a sticky surface that's the shoe is attached to. In design, we use a lot of museum wax. Um, it's like a gel, but if you put something on a shelf, it holds it in place and it's easily removable.
Okay, because I was like, now you're walking around with
So
museum wax.
the practic I am. I have jars everywhere.
Wait, but it's under your shoe soles?
You can put it on a shelf and it makes your shelf tacky, so your shoe wouldn't fall off of the
Mm,
elevator.
okay.
If
Because
that's where
in
we're
my head, I
going,
was
that's the
visualizing like a
design.
gum thing that stuck to the bottom of the
That's
shoe. And so then when you move the shoe, would it go with it and then it sticks to everything, or would it make it a sticky surface now? So now it sticks everything to the bottom. So I was a little confused because I
that's the
bought museum wax. I
that's the
just never,
engineering in my head.
I just never used it. Literally right here.
Oh, and this episode is sponsored by one of our partners, Museum Wax. You can find them in my Amazon store, which we'll link in the comments. But we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back with some
Oh yeah,
more
it's not like
tips and tricks.
lesson learned.
Your home should feel bold, polished, and totally you. I'm Danny Russo with Daniel Home. We design, remodel, and style spaces that look expensive because they are done right. From kitchens and bathrooms to full home renovations, we also got you covered on the furniture and the finishes that bring it all together. Are you ready to elevate your look? Visit danielhome.com or call 614-227-3155.
Welcome back. This episode is sponsored by Bro Talks, and we're having a freeze off. How frozen is your face? Do you want your face completely frozen, a little
Yes.
frozen, or extra frozen? Botox,
Full
Xenamine,
freeze.
and Dysport. The Queen of Beauty is going to educate you on the differences between the three. Go.
Well, this sport's a peptide that lasts longer. It's my
Ooh.
favorite friend.
What's a peptide?
Oh gosh, it's like chain molecule. Don't get me into the chemistry of it all,
Okay.
but it's something that your body already produces naturally. But like I think they get it from other obviously things. Like I don't know if they make it or from animals. I don't want to know because it works, and that's all that matters to me. Not currently. I need to go back.
So we
But
left
yes,
off on.
I like it frozen. Wow, that's the first question you've asked me all day.
I know. Okay, enough
not
about
just
me.
set dressing.
Let's talk about me some more. Welcome back to the TDX podcast. I'm your host, Danny Russo, along with the amazing Camille Cower Power. The Cower Power Hour.
So we just showed the amazing Daniel Home commercial, which was
Yes.
beautiful. But I think it's important for you to share like the different things that you offer at Daniel Home.
The different things that we offer at Daniel Home are everything from interior design to exterior design. We advise and we consult on landscape design, anything you could possibly think of, down to the nails that are used on a project. Right
Wait,
now,
landscape?
we do. Yes, we're designing a pool right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was thinking like landscape architect like type stuff.
we can do that. We can do that. Yeah,
That's
our new
cool.
program is pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is this the house thing? Secret project you're working
It's
on, but you
related
can't
to
tell
it.
us all the details?
It's related to it. We
Mm.
left off talking about museum wax. And I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Museum wax. So museum
Tell
wax
the
is
people
perfect
all the
product.
different things you can use museum wax for.
If you have small children or animals at home, you want to use museum wax on your lamps, your picture frames, your lighting, your lamps, your lighting, your accessories, anything you don't want knocked over. If I have a skinny table, I'll put some on the floor if there's kids around. Your pictures, when you're hanging your pictures on the wall and say your cleaning lady comes in or you're dusting and you always end up accidentally moving the picture frame and you're walking around straightening them, put a little museum wax behind that picture frame and it'll hold it in place and it won't move.
Okay, so I was over here doing a paper test
Mm-hmm.
because when you say words like wax, oh, sorry. When you say words like wax, I'm scared that it might leave a residue like on the wall and that's what makes it museum quality is it doesn't. There's no residue where I put the museum wax. So that's really cool.
The reason it's called museum wax is exactly for pictures moving, sculptures staying on their bases, and you don't want to ruin the surface. So
This is amazing. I had no idea. You want me to tell you a funny story?
go ahead. Museum wax.
Underneath my paintings,
When you're blurred, when your
museum
background's
wax.
blurred, we can't see. Is that tape? Oh my God.
A
Okay,
ball
so
of
to
tape?
back up, if you don't happen to have museum wax laying around, Velcro's a good thing. If you're on, you could use Scotch tape as well. It will fail in a few months, especially in your conditions because you're kind of coastal, so the humidity would affect that tape.
It's been there.
I am obsessed with this new tape called Alien Tape.
Is it an alien superstar? No, I'm kidding.
It literally adheres so well. You can find it at Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon. It's indoor, outdoor, and it holds everything. It will hold up to, I think, 50 pounds.
Hmm.
Hey, Ethan. Yeah. Is there a box of Alien Tape on that counter? But yeah.
Yeah, yelling in the microphone's always
sorry.
great.
Am I yelling?
You did when you said, "Hey, Ethan."
Sorry.
I'm not editing that out. So sorry to those
That's fine.
that you just yelled in your ear because I
But
won't
yeah,
find that.
Alien Tape's my new favorite to hang LED lights. And I've been doing LED strip lights. I hate seeing diodes. So I've been using Govee LED lights, mounting them under your vanity for a nightlight. You can put them inside closets if it's too dark. I've been putting them under kitchen islands. And right now I'm using it outside on my balcony to give a yacht looking effect, but I'm using Alien Tape for it. I've used the 3M double-sided tape. I've used Gorilla Tape. Nothing compares to this Alien Tape. And I don't have a box of it here, but it will be linked in the Amazon shop. I will do that for sure. But this stuff is like magic. I found it at Lowe's and thought it was a gimmick. And you know what another secret use for it is?
Yes.
It
Waxing.
will hold your rugs. Oh my God. It will hold your rugs down and hold your
Kind of
rugs.
like waxing.
It'll hold your rugs in place. But yeah, I guess you could wax yourself with it. I highly do not recommend that. She's an esthetician, knows best. So if Camille says to use Alien Tape on your
I did not
parts,
say.
you could file
Like, disclaimer. No, you cannot use alien tape to remove hair from your body because if you do, you will, in fact, possibly lose some skin in the process.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know because I've made the mistake of using packaging tape back in the day when we had Pageant World. When I was a pageant girl, we would use
Do you remember NARS? Wait, no. What was that stuff? They would sell it on TV. You'd heat it up and you'd pull it off. You put it on this little cloth. These women were always on TV.
I think it was
like
called
green.
Nads. Because it was like Australian. You're like, wait, in America, that means something different.
No, that stuff was like super glue and it hurt. That was like, I'm going to date myself.
I think it was like kind of like sugaring, but in the Australian version. I don't know. But you could make sugaring at home with sugar and lemon juice.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
What do we want to talk about today?
Not removing people's rugs with tape.
You can use it on your kitchen runners to hold them in place. You can use them on if you have a rug that's you want to
curls
hold
up.
down. If it curls up, you would use it for that.
I'm gonna get some of that.
Yeah.
Because I still have that one corner. Because I tried all the ice trick. Have you heard of these ice tricks? You probably haven't because you don't listen to Pinterest. You're a real designer. But for those dolly decorators out there, they have these, like, they recommend these. One day we'll have to go through and like look at Pinterest things that are definite don'ts that
I want to do that.
Pinterest things are telling people that they should do. And then it's like a bad idea. Like those stupid sinks, bad idea. Especially with a short faucet, like a short arm faucet. There's not enough room. And all the dust collects underneath it. You know, those like oval, I don't even know how to describe it because it's like small at the bottom and it goes up.
Yeah.
Like a salad bowl. And it's a sink.
But it's square, right?
No, it's rounded a little. It's like an oval.
I have an oval sink upstairs. What's the issue with that?
It sticks out on top of the counter.
Oh, a vessel sink.
With the
a vessel sink. Yeah. You're talking about a vessel sink. I have one in the other bathroom here, and I had one upstairs too. So Kohler actually gifted me one, and oh my God, they're so hard to keep clean. And they're glass. So what I did, I had a clear one upstairs when I first used them. And during the photo shoot for Architectural Digest, I literally took it out and I bought a black marble rectangle that's more squared off, and it looks so much better. So if you're going to do a vessel sink, there's a right way and a wrong way of doing them.
And the wrong way is with a short faucet. So there's not enough room between you and the vessel.
Where did you experience this at?
There's a restaurant that I used to love to go to, but because of their bathroom sinks, I hate it. Because I'm I'm a little OCD. So
Yeah.
I would get freaked out that I would touch the sink while I'm trying to wash my hands. And it has that stupid faucet where it's open on top so you can see all the old slime of whatever, lime, whatever crap.
Yeah, I have that. I'm guilty of that trend.
Oh. I'm
However,
gonna stop talking before I talk myself.
No, you're fine. I didn't design it. I did not design it. It
but
was
wait,
20 years.
Hold on. This brings up a great point that sometimes these like places, they'll send things out and they sell them because maybe the house that they work at, they have too much of them and they need to get rid of them. So they're promoting it to everybody. They're giving it to designers to play with. Designers play with it and they know better. So they're going to tell you, don't do it. They're going to warn you about these things because they actually try these things out in their house first.
Exactly. So, my house is a testing ground. And
that's the excuse I'm going to use for my house.
No, you're good. But I could tell you that Kohler also gave me a Kohler Air bidet, and it was the first version. And I like it. It doesn't blow hard enough on the dry portion. And bidets are really big right now. It really doesn't blow hard enough. I wish it would blow harder.
First off, bidets are big in America now. They've been a thing way before America.
Yeah.
I grew up with bidets.
Yes. But the bidets in Europe don't have seats and they look confusing. The American bidets that we've been using are all-in-ones, and they have a wand that comes out, they're self-cleaning, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, my bidet needs a software update apparently. So
it can't blow you.
Everybody has been asking, every new house we're building, they want bidets, at least the washlet. So they are big. I find Toto's to be the best, giving the blow to get you dry.
This reminds me of when we were talking about caulking.
I know. And you posted a clip of
all
that.
The double hundreds of it all.
Yes. But everybody's asking for bidets, and the price runs the gamut.
Well, it makes sense to buy it during the pandemic when we had the toilet paper shortages going on. I'm sure everybody was like, wait, the Europeans might have been onto something, and 98% of the rest of the world, because I think it's not just the Europeans, but needless to say, they might be onto something, because a good blast of water and some blow will really do the body good. And I mean air blow, not any other kind.
Oh my God.
This is going to be a fun episode. That's all I know. I can't wait to make these clips.
I know. You're going to have fun editing. But so you want to get a good blow from your bidet with some good water pressure. So the Kohler Air is what I have at home. It has some great water pressure, heated seat. When you go, it has a microwave, sends out microwaves to automatically open for you. Pre-rinses the bowl, heated seat. But then when you go to put the blower on, it's just like, when you use a Toto, it's like, go ahead.
So back up, rewind. You said something about a microwave. I was told you don't where you eat. So why do you have a microwave on your toilet?
Microwaves are not just for cooking. They detect things.
Like what?
So like
radiation?
A radio, no, it sends out
microwave.
I think I read in the thing it was a microwave, not an actual microwave, but it sends out microwaves so that when you approach it, the seat opens.
Fair.
Because my little dog in the middle of the night, also when he goes into the bathroom and he goes by the toilet, I hear the bidet lid go up and the water goes off and the light turns on. So, yeah. But everybody's asking for bidets.
So I had to Google that. Mm-hmm. And Toto's electronic bidet seats, known as the washlets, are luxury cleansing systems that do not feature microwave capabilities.
Kohler Air.
Instead, plug into a standard CF GFCI outlet to power features like instant warm water,
Mhm.
heated seats,
Yep.
air deodorizers, and self-cleaning. Close.
So you're on the right path. But mine's Kohler, KOHLER.
The G5.
EIR.
You remember that song? Like a G6. So it has like a G6
Yeah.
blow to it instead of instead of an air jet.
Kohler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Looking at
remember the
this.
song. Do you remember the song?
Yeah, like a G6, like a G6.
Okay, good. I'm like, don't leave me out here stranded.
No, I'm
One
looking
time
to
you're
find
quiet.
out what. See, they updated this, and the
Ah.
one I have, I swear to God, I was reading the manual when we were in. Remember when we were in New York at BDNY, and I told her about my bidet, and she goes, "Yeah, I think your bidet needs a software update." Well, I don't think it has that.
Hmm.
Bowl automatic.
Well, I mean, that's pretty good.
Camera
It
watch.
does pretty much everything. Like you don't have to worry about connecting it to
Motion.
a hot water
Yeah.
line, I guess. I don't know the right
Yeah.
words for this. Yeah. You don't have to connect because that was one of the things with my bidet when I tried to get it installed. They're like, well, you don't have a hot water line going in through that
Well,
area, whatever. So
you don't need a hot water line. You need electricity. And that's the thing that's hard.
that's it.
Yeah. You
I
do
knew it
need
was something.
electricity. And that's not hard to
Okay.
do. That's really not hard to do. But
You
I'm
know-
not talking about that. Can we talk about some fun?
Real quick, I just want to say when you say not hard to do, I need for you to have like a scale of like levels.
Your husband can't do
Because
it.
you'll be like, oh, it's not hard to do. And then I get the box and think, oh, I can do this myself. And it's still in the box. So I'm like,
Okay.
oh, wait.
So if you're going to install a bidet and you need electricity behind your toilet, you want to find the nearest outlet, which could be behind the toilet on the other side of the wall, from another room. And you would have to cut into the wall, pull the power from there, hire an electrician, and you would add a outlet for it. Another way to get power to it is most toilets, International Building Code specifies that a bathroom fan should be located somewhere in the range of the toilet. You can pull power from the ceiling down the wall and power it that way.
Genius. I do have a fan right above my toilet.
And this is why you need an interior designer, folks.
But I'm also glad I got clarification about the whole, oh, it's easy, it's not hard to do, because once you said cut a hole in the wall, it
Okay,
went to
listen,
another
Miss
level.
Scotch
That's
Tape.
not Dolly Decorator level.
Miss Scotch Tape behind the painting. You could technically get an extension cord and run it. If you want to get creative, you can get the discrete extension cord, take it to the nearest outlet. They make flat panel ones. I'll put it in the Amazon store, and you can run it along your baseboard. Just make sure you use alien tape or something to tack it down to make it look like it's built in. You can run an extension cord to your toilet, and that will power your washlet.
Look at you, MacGyver.
Creative
For the
solutions
view.
with Danny Russo.
I love it. I love it. See, you always find a way for
I know.
every budget.
All budgets.
Every budget. Can't get an electrician. Can't get an electrician. Can do it yourself.
You could also probably get a power bank, but you'd have to
I could just
recharge it
plug your
quite
car up to it while we're at it.
Yes,
Just
you could
have
do
you
that.
come down, park your car right near my garage, and you could power my bidet for me.
Oh God.
Multiple uses. God, I love you. This is so much fun every time.
I know, right?
Tell everybody where they can follow and keep in touch with us.
You can follow us at tdxpod.com.
Yeah.
The Design Change Podcast, tdxpodcast.com. I think we're on Instagram, maybe. But if you follow Daniel Home, Danny Russo,
You could just say the links.
Ellie
will be-
Mack, the links will be down. The links will be floating all around. They'll be down here, over here.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm walking
Tips
like an
and tricks.
Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, stop aging me with these old songs that my mom used
I
to
love
make
that
me
song.
listen
Is that
to.
Bananarama?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
I'm too young.
Whew.
I didn't
Anyway,
live. I wasn't born till after VH1.
check out our Amazon shop. You're gonna have to send me a list of things we'll put in the Amazon shop. I wish I should have it open, just be doing it while we're talking.
You
But
have like 3 people working there. I'm surprised when you asked for coffee, you weren't like, "Hey, write down everything I say."
I
It's
try
going
to
to be on
be,
Amazon.
they don't work for me, they work with me. hmm
Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
So another tip, if you want to edit this in, another tip, we are using a new product and we are wrapping kitchen cabinets, almost like you're wrapping a car. We are now wrapping kitchen cabinets with a wood-like material that has graining to it and comes in all these different colors. It's made by 3M, which is a great product. It's the same product they use. It's called architectural film. And it, I think, is going to change the industry because a lot of people want to paint their cabinets. And I think over the years, it's really expensive to paint your cabinets, number one. Number two, paint chips. This is basically you need a heat gun, and you could do it yourself. You need a heat gun, an X-Acto knife, and a roll of the architectural film, and you apply it. So right now we're editing a kitchen that is pretty old. We bought soft close hinges, and we're changing the hinges out so the doors don't slam, and the hinges are quite affordable. Amazon shop. And then we're going to do different door slides. So that's a DIY tip. So you can get the most basic kitchen. You can get in white, whatever you want to get, but you can always upgrade it to these fine wood finishes. Some of them are actually real wood, but some of them are just textured. But we're seeing stone surfaces. We're seeing them in a lot of commercial projects, and it's really cool, the things that are coming down the pipeline for designers.
No, what's really, you just opened up a memory for me. I did a modeling job for Court Furniture a bazillion years ago. And you know, that's like for those that don't know, Court like does office furniture and
Yeah.
temporary furniture, temporary housing furniture and stuff like that. You can rent it basically. So on set, they switched out like the different looks so quickly because one minute it was like an office look and then it was like a party and then it was like Vegas, like all these different things. And they used that, well, it was like reusable stickers type of material. They were
It's almost
using
like contact paper.
Basically, it was a little bit stickier than contact paper.
Yeah,
because I feel
it
like
is.
contact paper doesn't have much
it
stick
is.
to it. I don't remember. It's been
Actually,
I haven't
I
used
could show
contact paper since college. But with this material, whatever it was that they used, I jokingly asked if I could take it home because it's reusable. So I could convince my husband that I changed out our countertops.
I ran to grab the architectural film samples because they were right here, and of course they're not there.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
This is zebra wood, one of
Ooh.
my favorites. This is just a regular wood, and you literally apply them, and those are samples. But it's called Dinoc.
Yeah.
This will not be in the Amazon shop because you've got to call 614-227-3155 to get on the calendar or go to danielhome.com.